Part 2, back to the North American Arms. Very small, very compact. 22 Magnum 5-shot revolver. Folds up into its own carrying case. Concealed weapon permit, it is legal. You can stick it in your pocket. Let's do it on this side and see if you can see. You can stick it in your pocket. You can push it down. And if you can see right there, it looks just like a pocket knife. Is legal. Can be used. Well, it's what I call a little hornet's nest. Okay? Like I said, 22 Magnum. Those are just a few of the pistols that I wanted to show you that are available and on the market. And you better hurry because it just got inaugurated. But overall on the pistol situation, Springfield XD 40 caliber for the everyday Joe that's just getting into wanting to defend their family. That is a heck of a pistol to have. Now, we're going to move from the pistols into the shotgun arena, because on the shotgun, I recommend 12 gauge. This weapon right here, I love this weapon. It's a mossy oak breakup. Has your AccuMag choke. Okay? Stock is retractable. If you got shorter arms or whatever, see? Now watch. Longer arms. Comes complete with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stock holder for more ammo. Plug can be taken out. The reason the plugs are in is because when you go hunting birds, you have a 3 capacity maximum, excuse me. Now, on this weapon here, on the left side will be the pump release action to engage. See? Okay? Having said that, pistol grip on the handle, on the forearm, help keeps your hand in. There's a strap built in. Finger right here. Now, why do I move from pistols to a 12 gauge shotgun? Because let me tell you something about a 12 gauge shotgun. If you can purchase one weapon, and you're dealing with home defense and everything, and you have the capabilities to be out, and you're blessed to be in the country instead of in the city. With the 12 gauge shotgun, if things get deteriorated to the point, let's say you have to kill something to eat. Well, you can knock a bird out of the sky with a 12 gauge. Take the bird shot and knock him out of the sky. Well, you can purchase your slugs and your buckshot, and you can down a deer to eat. And the list goes on and on and on. Or if you got that thug coming in your house to steal your jewelry and your livelihood, that you can take the bird shot, or you can take the buckshot, or you can take the slug to him. And you're going to put an end to his stupidity. So a 12 gauge, I recommend, and use a pump myself, but I recommend that if you're not comfortable, or if you get in a tight situation, and you don't remember to pump it, if you're not well schooled in firearms, I'd recommend a semi-automatic. And what I mean by that is this. In the semi-automatic realm, you do not pump it. This is stationary. This forearm stationary. You load them from the bottom, 1, 2, and if you pull the plug out, and I would ask my gun dealer to school me on that, or you can get on the internet while it's still up and know how to take your plug out for home defense. But 1, 2, 3, 4, ever how long the magazine is on your weapon, some go to the end, some don't. And then you just take, and there's a handle right here that you pull back and let go, and it puts that first shell in, okay, into the chamber. Now, having said that, then all you have to do is you mash the safety button that should be somewhere around the trigger on a lot of models. This one's on top. My safety's up on top, see? 1, 2. Now, once on a semi-automatic, once you mash that safety, you pull the trigger, let off, pull the trigger, let off. You don't have to pump it. You don't have to have that step to think about. Okay? Some of us have it in us, just like when we learned about ride a bicycle. as much as we've dealt with weapons before, that we don't have to worry about thinking about it. It's second nature to us. If you pardon me in that folly of language, for lack of better terms, it's second nature to us that know guns. But those of you that don't, that are sent me all the comments on purchase, the 12-gauge shotgun is a weapon that is absolutely hard to beat. And the thing of it is, you see, there was a special going on at Walmart on slugs, and I was able to purchase a bunch of those. And, of course, I've had a bunch of birdshot and buckshot and slugs for a long time. But as far as buying a bulk of them, I think you'll see that it will be an affordable weapon, and the ammunition will be affordable for you to get. Okay? Now, having said that, I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to get something, and I'll be right back. Y'all stick with End Time. This is a class, per se, on what weapon, if I could get one, what would I get? I'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Now, here we have a 20 gauge. It's a Remington 870 Express Magnum 20 gauge. Well, this is for the younger in the home, because this weapon does not kick as bad as the 12 does. It's still effective at close range to stop a thug. You see, so you gotta realize the stature and the ability of you to hold that weapon up. Okay, to be able to point that weapon with an accuracy to be able to do what you have to do if that day ever comes. And you have to be able to understand that according to the stock length and your arm length and the ability for you to be able to be comfortable to hold that weapon up, and like I said, are you comfortable and have enough left in you when that time comes to be able to think of pumping it if you happen to miss with the first shot? God forbid that you missed. You see what I'm getting at? And End Time's just trying, and a lot of you out there I know that are schooled in the weapons, and you can do this and break them down. So can I. This ain't about breaking down how fast you can break it down, and I don't have anything against that schooling. But I'm trying to get these comments that these people have sent to me and these personal messages resolved. I don't want them to think that I don't care. I've just not had time to get to this point. But like I said, 12 gauge, 20 gauge. I mean, I'm a pump man. Now, if you're in a rural area and you have the ability and you live in the woods or in the mountains and you've never thought about up till this point in time to purchasing a firearm, but you want to purchase maybe 2 firearms, maybe 3, maybe 4, or maybe you have the wherewithal to go and buy you an arsenal. I don't know your situation. You do. But I'm telling you that a 12 gauge or 20 gauge shotgun for home defense is a good weapon to have. But I'm telling you that learn firearms, learn the safety of firearms. Don't just go out and purchase the thing and think you're John Wayne, because that's not going to work. Learn the safety of them. Go through the training class. I mean, as I take my teenagers through it, learn the safety of that firearm, because a firearm in and of itself won't kill you, but stupidity and ignorance of it will. Okay? A brick or a rock in and of itself out there in the yard won't kill you. But if you pick it up and smash somebody over the head with it, it can kill you too. Well, why do you say that, End Time Watchman? Well, the reason I say that is the firearm in and of itself is no more dangerous than a brick. What are we going to do? We're going to ban all bricks, tear all the brick buildings down? No, we're not. But for these videos that I've just made, I've not shown you all, but I've shown you a couple of things that I think may help you, I hope will help you, in your decision in purchasing your firearm, and you'd better hurry up. Today's inauguration day, and you better hurry up and get them. I'm going to do another part of this video, and then I'm going to move on to some other issues. This is End Time Watchman, hoping you're having a great day in spite of what's taking place. I'll be back.